Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to paint coffee drinks like mocha and espresso lattes. If you are a coffee drinker and would love to know how to paint drinks like these, please keep on watching. For this tutorial, I'm going to be using the Sublime Watercolor pack and the vintage canvas. Everything will be linked below. I've drawn a sketch for you guys so you can download it and insert it like this. Insert a photo, and there you go. I'm just going to resize it, and you can see the sketch right there. And we're going to have to make a new layer on top to start coloring. We're going to start with outlining the cup first, and for glass we can use a very light gray like this. And we're going to be using the bold rough brush, and we'll just start outlining the cup just like this. Let's outline these marks on the cup as well. Once that's done, we'll make a new layer and we'll start to color in the milk portion of this latte, and we'll have to pick out a milky color. That's a little bit too dark, so let's go for something a little bit lighter. I'm just going to toggle these a bit. So that's pretty light. You can barely see it on screen, and that's good. And we'll just roughly color the middle portion of the cup here and there. Once that's roughly colored, we'll get our basic blender and blend it out a bit. Right now the milk layer is covering the glass layer, so I'm just going to move the glass layer on top. And now we'll start to make another layer on top of the milk layer, so below the glass layer. And I'm going to pick out a very dark brown, and it's going to be the espresso on the bottom of the cup. So we'll use the same brush and just color the bottom of the cup. For those of you watching, do you guys drink coffee? If so, what's your favorite coffee? I used to drink coffee, but I've quit for a while now and I really miss it, but I'm probably not going back. So once that is colored, we'll use the basic blender and just blend out these tops so that it looks like the milk and the espresso is mixing in there a little bit. Once that's done, we'll make a new layer on top, and let's pick out a lighter brown, a very light brown. Using this color, we'll just color in random places here and there just to show that the milk has mixed in with the coffee. Next, we'll use the basic blender to smooth this out. Next, we'll pick out a reddish brown, and this will be our mocha cream on top. And we're just going to color in the top portion. Once the top is colored, we're going to get a darker brown. That wasn't dark enough, so I'm going to get a darker one, and we'll just color over the right side once more. I want to show that the right side is a bit darker, just to show that this cup is 3D and not just a flat image. And I'm going to get a lighter brown and just color the middle portion. After that, you will want to blend it out to make it look more natural. Here we can see a history of the colors that we've used, so let's select the lightest brown. I believe that was the brown that we've used to color the mocha foam on the top. So let's continue coloring this. Once that's colored, we'll pick out a slightly darker brown and start to add in some shadows. And the way you do this is very simple. You just outline the right side of the mocha cream. So I'm just following the pencil lines and coloring the right side of each peak. And of course, you'll want to blend this out to make it smooth. I'm going to go back and add a bit more color. Right now it's looking okay, but I want it to be a bit more 3D looking, so I'm going to pick out a darker brown and add a bit more color on the right side again. It's basically the same method, but I'm just going to add a bit more darkness to it. And of course blend that out. I think the shadows look good, but I want to add some highlights, so we'll pick out a light orangey color, a very light color. And I'm just going to color the top of these peaks, just here and there. And once that's colored, you can of course blend that out to make it fit in more seamlessly. The light is coming from the left side, so we'll really want to emphasize that the cream on the left side is a bit more lighter than the right side. If you're happy with how everything is looking, then you can of course merge all of the layers now, but I'm still unhappy with the espresso layer, so I'm going to go back to that layer and add in a bit more color. Of course, blending is an important step here. Everything is looking all right now, so I'm just going to merge the coffee layers and leave out the cup layer. So the sketch as well as the cup outline that we have on the very top, we're just going to leave that out when we merge the layers. And once that's merged, we're going to add a new layer and make that a clipping mask. Now we're going to use a stamp. Splotch will work well. We're going to create that murkiness that we see in lattes, so pick out a very light brown color and just use it here and there. Next, we'll go back to the glass outline layer and make a new layer on top. I want to outline these again, but that's a little bit too dark, so I'm going to get a lighter gray. And using the same brush, bold rough brush, we'll just outline that mark within the cup. And we'll blend it out using the basic blender so that it doesn't look too sharp. At this point, I would say that this is done, and I want to show you how to resize it. We're going to merge all of the layers together, including the sketch layer. And then we select that layer and just resize it. Personally, I find these types of paintings to look more authentic when they're kind of smaller in size. So I'm just going to reduce the size, and I think that looks good. I've brought in another espresso latte painting into this canvas, and honestly, this really makes me want to have a cool iced latte. If you have enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.